Hey everyone, so here we are with another Airfix quick build review. So this time topic is the Messerschmitt BF-109. Which 109 this is, I have no clue which model it is. I just know it's a 109, but I know that obviously people in the comments will probably know what 109 this probably is, and if you do, then leave a comment and be able to tell me which 109 this is, because I know there's a load of 109s that were produced. So let's start with the overall look of the 109. So there is only one display option with this quick build, and that is with the let's take the stand off first. Right, drop tank has to come off. There we go. So there is literally only the one display option, and that is with landing gear up, so it's in the constant flying pose. There is obviously, as you can see, there is the wheels there, but the underside is only detailed in one way, and that is with the wheels up. There's no other option for the wheels to be down, so you could display it in you know, obviously on the airfield landed. So yeah, that's the only option you got. Stickers, again with quick builds. I always say that stickers are my gripe with kits, but because of who quick builds are aimed at, I get why they would use them. You know, they are quick, simple to apply, but obviously given time, you know, I've only built this this model is only about 3 weeks old at the most when I built it, and as you can see just on that side, and I'm sure it's doing it this side, you can see that the sticker is already starting to lift off. There probably is solutions to these stickers in terms of making them stay as they are, but with how they got to be placed, if you was to take this apart, then obviously you're going to lose the stickiness on it. In terms of quick build, literally was a quick build. I think start to finish about 10-12 minutes to make, give or take. There wasn't really any fiddly bits on this. I think my 109's wing, as you can see, I think what it is, there was a slight warp in the mold, which is why it looks like there's that gap, because no matter how hard I try and push it down, that gap's always there. So I'm pretty sure that's just a slight warp in the mold. And by the looks of it, I think it's the actual wing that got warped, because yeah, because I'm sure the camouflage pieces were all pretty straight. It's the wing mold, I think, is slightly warped, but you know, I'm not too concerned with it, because you only really notice it when you're up close to it. Another thing, obviously, being a quick build, play feature is the propeller spins. This one is quite tight with the build, so it's not quite free flowing like the P-51 I recently reviewed is. So this one you gotta constantly keep pressing it to spin, whereas the P-51 it would spin, I think, quite more freely. I think for a quick build, the big letdown is the way they did the canopy, in terms of you can see obviously where the molded bit is to go into the stud. I think that's the only biggest letdown, but then it depends on how they could get the molding done, because the P-51 canopy was really nice how they'd done it. So I don't know if, because this is, the 109's the older mold. This was something like when they first went into quick builds, whereas that P-51 is more recent, so obviously they've done a bit more research and that with how they can get parts to look more realistic, rather than obviously seeing those 3 stud molds to go down to obviously fix in place there. But that is my biggest gripe of this model, is the canopy look. But that's just me. You know, everyone will probably think, oh well, you know, quick build, but you know, everyone has their own opinion, everyone can have their own views. But I'm quite pleased with it for a quick build. You know, it resembles what it's supposed to look like. That's the main point of these quick builds as well, is that they're easy to build, gets kids involved in these things, no gluing or anything required, because it's like, it is a building block kit, and it's designed to spark their interest. Drop tank as well. The only other issue I have is how the drop tank, because it's obviously designed to only go in one way, as you can see, the round stud, and then with the notch there, and then obviously on the drop tank it's got the same thing to replicate how it goes on. Like, the drop tank itself is not the issue. The drop tank looks brilliant on this. It really sets the look off for a quick build. My issue is they put the locating pin for this stand in the way where the drop tank goes. So, as I'll demonstrate now. So, typically of these quick build stands, they should go on facing that way. But with this one, It's more of the in the opposite direction, because as I'll demonstrate now, drop tank off, you put the stand in as you normally do, because obviously, like I said, it's only got one display option. There we go. Because, like I said, you know, no landing gear, so you can't display it wheels down. But the problem is, if you want the drop tank with it, well, the drop tank cannot go on because it interferes with the stand how it should be. So it's only a little bit of a gripe, but the way around it is obviously fit the stand in the opposite direction, like so, and then the drop tank can sort of sit better with the stand like this, where it's facing the other way. But in my view, maybe this locating pin for the stand could have done with going back a little bit more, because at least that way then, if it was back, say, even just about here, you can see that if you just went back a little bit more, the drop tank could fit on as it should without looking like it's not quite on properly. But again, this is one of the Airfix's old quick builds, so you know, they were developing the line in terms of, you know, is it going to be a success and whatnot. But you know, even with the stand on the wrong way around, well, in a sense, can it be a wrong way around? But yeah, with all other quick builds, the stand normally faces the other direction. But you know, if you want the drop tank on, then you got to display it that way, which isn't an issue. You know, it still goes on the stand and does its job. So please leave a like, subscribe, as it helps the channel out, and hopefully going to keep online with doing weekly videos, whether it's unboxings or reviews. I do post a lot on the community tabs on YouTube, so there's always some way I'm keeping in touch with everyone with that. But yep, subscribing does help the channel out a lot. It helps me grow, and thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.